Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today we are going over the latest New Horizons update and discussing some of the changes made to balloon spawn rates. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So just this morning, Nintendo released yet another patch version 1.1.4 for Animal Crossing New Horizons that can be downloaded now. Just like the previous updates, this patch was released to fix a known bug that we'll get into just shortly. However, it has also brought a much welcomed rebalance to some of the spawn rates of balloons during the Bunny Day event. Previously in version 1.1.3, balloons were spawning all over the place, with egg balloons spawning in some cases every minute across our islands. After a few days it was getting a bit too much. Not only was this distracting and somewhat annoying to some players, but it allowed us to gather way more sky eggs than any other eggs. Plus the frequency of these spawns drowned out ordinary balloon spawns, making it pretty difficult to find cherry blossom DIY recipes. Fortunately, this update has adjusted these spawns, and thanks to some testing I did earlier this afternoon, I can confirm that both the normal balloons and egg balloons only spawn every 5 minutes as opposed to every minute or so. Of course, the times may differ slightly from island to island, but I saw my first normal balloon at 1:15 PM, which gave me a cherry blossom recipe. Then I saw an egg balloon at 1:17 PM, which obviously gave me an egg. Then a normal balloon at 1:20 PM, which gave me some furniture. A second egg balloon at 1:22 PM. A normal balloon at 1:25 PM, which gave me some iron nuggets. Another egg balloon at 1:27 PM, and so on. So as you can see, normal balloon spawns in and start floating across our island every 5 minutes on the 5th minute and 0 minutes, and egg balloons now spawn in every 5 minutes but on the 7th and 2nd minute. So they are staggered, and the egg balloons are now spawning significantly less, so it makes the whole event a much nicer experience. Of course, the way we find balloons hasn't changed. In the northern hemisphere, it's still best to hang around in the lower west beach during the day and the lower east beach during the evening to spot the balloons at the given times. You can move around a bit and run up and down the beach, but the balloons usually spawn in nearby, or at least in earshot, so you can hear them. This will make it so much easier to find cherry blossom recipes that were previously pretty hard to come by for some players. So now with the known times, you can keep checking around the 5 minutes mark, and hopefully you'll find way more ordinary balloons and of course more cherry blossom recipes, so that's really good news. None of the other egg spawn rates seem to have changed for me personally, but it's likely water eggs may also be less frequent, making it slightly easier to catch fish now, but I guess that depends on how much you actually fish. Now version 1.1.4 also patched a bug that involved Flick, the bug catching contest host, who unfortunately I haven't met yet. However, Flick offers an art commission service when he randomly appears in town that allows the player to obtain bug models by giving him 3 of the same types of bug. So if I gave him 3 grasshoppers for example, he would reward me with the grasshopper model. So it turns out that when players were given Flick scarab beetles, Flick was rewarding the players with the incorrect model, most likely of another bug. Fortunately, thanks to the latest patch, this has now been fixed too. Here we can see the Japanese patch notes, which gives us a summary of the adjustments made, and can see that it also advises players who received the wrong model to offer Flick scarab beetles again in order to receive the correct model. So it's pretty awesome that Nintendo pushes out these fixes so quickly, and I think everyone will be relieved about the adjustments made to the egg balloon spawns. But what do you think? Were you okay with how many balloons were spawning, or are you happy they've reduced them? Let us know in the comments. Anyway, for now that pretty much wraps up this video. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any New Horizons news. Until then, I'd like to give a special thank you to this channel's Patreon supporters, you guys rock. Please consider jumping over there to support the channel too if you haven't already. I'm planning on releasing exclusive videos over there just for the supporters later this week. Don't forget to head over to our Discord server too, and of course, if you got this far in the video, please comment Beetle just to let me know you did. That would be super awesome, and please be sure to include if you've met Flick yet, and what bug model you would have if you could have any. I'd love to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.